Hey yo, hello everybody, it's me Nick the Brick, and today I am back with another video, and this week I'm obviously gonna continue alternate console of the Crystal King series. Personally, I'm very happy with how the first video of this series was received, and I think this series is definitely a really cool concept. However, when I saw the comments, there were definitely some things that I had to address, so I will do the same thing here before we get to the part 2. First, I have to repeat that this is a 3-part series, so please don't keep asking, where is this villain, where is that one? Like, really, everyone important is gonna appear. Really, I mean, I've definitely included everyone important in my opinion in this 3-part series, so I even actually included some of a bit more minor villains, so really, I think anyone that has a certain amount of power will appear here. Probably the main issues will be villains like Kalmar and Omega. Sadly, those two won't appear because they have some really weird pieces that I couldn't actually use in Mecha Bricks, so yeah, we'll just deal with that. Then the second thing is that this series isn't supposed to make much sense. This is just like a what if. So really, any villain can make an appearance here. This series is just about showing you those villains from the past seasons in this crystallized general outfit. Really, that's all about it. And I just decided to put them into some fun groups to actually make a really cool variety. But yeah, I mean, overall, this really isn't supposed to be like something that would make a whole lot of sense. If some dead villains appear, that's also not a problem as well. It's just about the minifigures themselves, not about making sense. And then the last thing is that acronym isn't meant to be offensive. I just decided to spell it like that in the thumbnail just for fun, and obviously it does drag some attention. I can't lie about that. And now that we got all of these things out of the way, let's start with the second console. So the first minifigure here is Chen, and I absolutely love what I did here. Personally, my favorite thing about this one is the cape, which is actually the modern cape we've seen with some recent Doctor Strange minifigures. And yeah, actually, I thought it would work very well in this case, and then I also decided to put the Anaconda helmet on him, and I kinda mashed that together to kinda create a special piece, you could say. Anyways, it does look really cool, and it definitely fits Chen a lot, I gotta say. Also, he has a weapon. Also, it would be really cool if we receive more colors for this dragon handle. That would definitely be a really cool thing. But yeah, I mean, with Lego themselves, we are also getting some really cool colors for this dragon hilt piece, so that's also good. But yeah, overall, I'm very happy with how this one turned out. It's exactly how I would imagine Crystalized Chen to look like. So yeah, I think this one is definitely very good. The second member here is Krux, and man, I absolutely love how Time Twin's outfit translates to this crystallized form. It looks absolutely fabulous, and yeah, I mean, it just looks so cool. I can't describe how cool this is, like, really. I mean, that would be really such a good minifigure to get. And if you wonder how a Chronix looks like, then make sure to check out the first part if you haven't already. Anyways, this minifigure is really the one that I absolutely love. Also, the face print looks really cool with those shiny eyes. I mean, I'm just very happy with how this color scheme fits with the Time Twins design. I think Time Twins actually translate to many color schemes, I would say. But yeah, I mean, this one is definitely the one that looks extremely good. So yeah, overall, really awesome minifigure. And I'm very happy with how Acronix and Krux turned out in this form. Third one is definitely gonna be pretty controversial, I feel like, which is Ronin. And yeah, the first thing you'll notice is this short hairpiece. And yeah, I mean, personally, I feel like this works extremely well. I don't know why, just in this case, I feel like the short hair really fits Ronin. It definitely does, in my opinion. Also, as you can see, like, these crystal generals, they can gain some different things in looks, like Mr. F got another helmet, so maybe why wouldn't Ronin change his haircut? Like, really, I mean, this does look really cool, not gonna lie. And yeah, I mean, I just feel like that was a pretty good and unique decision done by me. But again, I can definitely see some of you folks still not being totally sold on it and would probably prefer the longer hairpiece, and that's also fair enough. But personally, I feel like in this case, the shorter hair definitely works better. And yeah, overall, I think Ronin also does a pretty good job on translating to this crystallized form, I gotta say. Fourth villain choice is absolutely random, but man, I love it so much. Here we have Krazi, and I'm just very happy with how he turned out. Like, really, I feel like with some of these consoles, it's also pretty cool to have some pretty random characters that will still kind of translate in this bigger group of villains. So I don't know, I just feel like this guy was definitely the way to go, and to actually make his crystallized outfit, he looks so unique, I gotta say, with all of these different colors and lots of transparent elements. I especially love how the mask, like, has half of the transparent color scheme and then the other half is black. It just looks really, really cool, I would say. And yeah, the face print also works very well. Obviously, it was just a bit of a recolor. So yeah, no problems there. And even though this guy doesn't have an actual general torso and legs, I feel like it still works well, and you can immediately tell that he belongs to the council. Obviously, the color scheme is definitely there, especially with many crystallized elements and stuff. So yeah, overall, very happy with this one. Definitely the most unique figure here. Fifth villain is the General Cryptor, and yeah, personally, I feel like this was an alright choice. I mean, as the choice itself, I think it was great, but like, the design itself, I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, it does look very generic. I don't know, it just doesn't translate that well to this crystallized form as I actually hoped. I mean, I think the mask in the gunmetal gray would definitely be a great addition. Also, the Digi Ninja armor piece in this transparent color scheme would also be really cool. But yeah, I mean, overall, he still doesn't look much different from his actual form because really, I mean, his primary color is black in his regular form, so here his primary color is gunmetal gray, which doesn't really offer that much of a difference. And the original Cryptor minifigure also has quite a bit of purple, this one does as well, maybe a little more, but still, the colors here are quite similar, I would say. So really, there's not a crazy difference between his actual design and this crystallized one, unlike with some other villains where actually the whole color palette is actually changed. So yeah, I feel like this kind of brings it down a little bit, but still, I mean, as a figure itself, I think it does look pretty cool, and it's definitely a nice addition to the console. And yeah, not gonna lie, the last choice might also be pretty controversial, which is Ice, or should I say Crystal Emperor. But yeah, I mean, actually, that would be really cool to see a corrupted Zane in the console. I mean, that would be really cool in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, he translated quite well to this, I would say. Of course, it would be way better if I actually had to use the actual Ice Samurai helmet and the armor piece, because really I could easily change those to the crystallized color scheme and that would be really cool, but sadly Mecha Breaks doesn't have any of those pieces, so I had to improvise and give it a bit different of a look, but still I would say that he is recognizable, at least with this face print, I would say. The armor piece would also be really cool to get because that armor piece is actually very rare. The only time we see it is with Overlord in gold and the Rockstar Batman in silver color. So yeah, this piece hasn't been used anywhere since 2017. So yeah, I mean, it would be a pretty cool to have a piece like this back, especially in a transparent color scheme. And then for the weapon, he has Ninjago movie Nia Spear, but also in this really cool color scheme. So yeah, overall, definitely a pretty cool choice. However, it could have been done better if I had the right pieces. Overall, this is gonna wrap up the second part of this three-part series. Being this was also a strong selection of villains, I would say. And the third part is definitely gonna be as good, I think, because the choices are definitely the best, I would say, for the third part. So again, you'll have to wait and see until next week for that. Then after that, maybe I'll do something else related to the Council of the Crystal King, but not as a part of this series. Anyways, if you enjoyed, I would highly appreciate a like. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button you hand ready. And yeah, also make sure to tell me which minifigure here is your favorite in the comment section down below, or maybe even make a whole list yourself. Have a great day. See ya.